EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone.
Here goes tonight.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be a
touchdown! Stephon Diggs. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Patriots put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10, ball at the 19. And this complete to Henry over the middle. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. May. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
On play action, May. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Here's May. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but daylight ahead. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. From the shotgun, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
They'll throw with May. That's to the running back, Ramondre Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
More yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Stevenson going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, Will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
From the 7 now, it's 3rd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Let's get back into the action. The situation. Ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. To the air, May. He's got a man. It's his fullback. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
To throw, it's May. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Henry. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. The ball on the 8. Still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
They'll run the jet sweep with Douglas. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Now this one thrown away. Will we see a flag? No. They'll say there was a receiver nearby. Pretty generous call, but either way, it's 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Allen going to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
17 yards.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bills' first down.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. A first red zone chance of the new season now as they come up 1st and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. His pass caught with the 4. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox from 4 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really rock.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A beautiful fake. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, they only needed a small gain on getting over 30 yards.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
319.
Here's Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, in this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, in this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4th.
319. 5 wide.
From midfield, here's Allen. That is caught. Oh, look at the juke. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made. Now in Foxborough. And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. 2nd down and 6. Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Cook. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. James Cook taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. And again, it's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
And the Bills.
We've got an offense on the move, a red zone alert as we take you back into it with a 1st and 10 down at about the 12-yard line.
319. Look out.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bills are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to...
And now this offense is going for it on 4th down. Is the defense up to the challenge? Time to find out. 4th down. Here's May. And this one is incomplete. Empty on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Give to Cook out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
319!
Allen now looks to throw. Shakir holds it in. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Cook trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Alert! 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 Alert!
To throw, it's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Elijah Moore from a yard out. And the Bills tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half, ball in the red zone. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
The Patriots 15-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Bills, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they
with a new stadium rising just to the west of us. For now, we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other side, the Bills. On third down, it's Josh Allen. A side that open man is nuts. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Round 80.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down. Now we're going to... They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Harris, the man in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Allen on third down, and that is incomplete. Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up first and goal.
319!
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, so much for calling a 0-0 shutout. Finally, we get somebody on the board here to start the second half.
Yeah, what was a defensive battle? And you have to think, if you're the defensive coordinators at halftime, you're feeling pretty good about your game plan, probably not making a lot of adjustments. I'll be interested to see now.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. Here's Mills. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one incomplete. Herbert outstanding there. On third down, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. And now fourth down. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. It's 3rd and 4.
Round 80!
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure. Here's Cook. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Davis. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, throw here, in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is...
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. Good work there. Mills now. That's taken in. And
Okay, ready?
now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. It's a win here for the Bills. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
Gorgeous late summer afternoon. It's time for football from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Buffalo Bills. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys off to a strong 2-0 start to begin the 2026 campaign. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. And his guys also 2-0, so this is a good test for both teams here early in the season.
Ready, go! 52, blue. Check.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Black. Hut.
In motion, the tight end.
Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And this one is right through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position.
Let's go. Check.
Following the interception, Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 7.
Down. Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. That's going to go as a loss of 17 on the play. From midfield, here's Allen. That is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Elijah Moore, 49 yards. And the Bills take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much as you try to...
Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this would be incomplete.
Starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean... Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4. Here's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Allen. That is caught by Shakir. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Allen. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop. Yard line. The Packers ready to take over offensively. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he has a Packer first down, and that should be the one that finishes the script. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Set, ready. 45, right.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Packers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visiting sideline, Bills and their head coach. These guys coming off their first loss of the year don't want to fall to 500 here. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this. Allen on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Bills first down.
That's another Bills first down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Bills.
Heads out on the bootleg. Trying to find Haas here. And he's blocked down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune, and keeping guys healthier during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team. And maybe, just maybe, make a play on push.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
56.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly...
Running back sent in motion. On 4th down, here's Lawrence. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And up from the pistol to Cook. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And in, touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives. yards, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, because, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yep.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. With a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Allen to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Allen on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Bass's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire...
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do.
Allen on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Bass's kick is good, and that extends the lead to 20.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
This is Cook on the handoff. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Again, it's Cook. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Brown 80! Here we go!
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
.319! What is that?
Now Allen going to the air. He rolls to his right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the fourth.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on down as that pass comes up empty and off the... Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game objectives. Only Superstar X-Factor.
Has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal, Baltimore.
Hey, middle.
Henry is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use. And
they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Allen to throw once more. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the rate. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to Cook out of the gun. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They'll run with Cook. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 8-yard line.
319, we go.
Here's Cook again. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And he's got the first before he's brought down at... Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Now Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Without a doubt, the fade route is tough to stop. If you're wide receiver.
Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Ravens
Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception.
Jackson now. They set up the screen for Henry. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews from 4 yards out. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Running for it. Here's Cook. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the 1st. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Harris running straight ahead. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the 1st. Trying to punch it in with Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
The 3-yard line.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Harris will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Here's Allen. A ball throw, but incomplete. First down, here's the run with Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
At the Ravens' 9-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Allen. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Nabi Matabike able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You can just see it in there.
One final try here for Allen. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Alert, alert, alert. Let's back in. What's that?
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. He rifles complete. Caught on Moore. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 16.
Allen now looks to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
It's a gain of 5.
To the air. Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Allen now on the sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Here's Allen to throw it. Touchdown! A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Baltimore, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get
They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory. And
they'll run it with Hunter. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take. Minshew sets to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. Get the third down conversion.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Wide open receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. From the 2, here's first and goal.
Rams first down. First and goal, Rams.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Nick Bawden, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
We go.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
We go.
Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So he had a nice run to get him down there. It was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Play action, it's Minshew. Incomplete.
Minshew's pass. Throwaway and incomplete. Brings up second.
And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
Rams first down. First and goal.
Hunter. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. He'll try again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So a big sack for a loss of 4. It brings up 4th and goal. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left half. Should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up.
Allen. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Allen maybe with a free play. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's another Bills 1st down.
And again, it's Allen. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. To throw, it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Khalil Shakir. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Cook is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the 1st down.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing that...
Back to throw now on 1st down. This one complete to Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now.
Cook up the gut. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Bills, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the Rams' 4-yard line.
319. What's up?
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
580. Look out.
From the gun, it's Allen. Under pressure, they got him again. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
On fourth down, Minshew. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Allen going to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They'll run with Cook. Give him 3 on the game there. Second and goal.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Round 80. What's that?
Here's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Now Allen. He'll try to pick it up himself. Hard throw, incomplete. They'll try to run forward Davis. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. Allen taking it himself. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. Allen now on the sneak, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Buffalo, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.
The intimidators at the center of a defense. Linebackers are the leaders who drive their teammates every snap. One of their players has already shown he's ready for that type of role. Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Leading the Dolphins sideline, head coach Mike McDaniel. His side running out of time for a turnaround after this 1-5 start to the season. Across the way, the head coach of the Bills. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Allen on third down. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they crock. Going on third, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Tagovailoa sacked. A loss of 9.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. They motion Waddle over left. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you could run a screen.
Round 80. Look out.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up. Next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a play.
And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills now lead by 10. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made it happen, scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Tagovailoa on fourth. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this
Allen looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 3-possession game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Trying for it, it's A-10. And this runs overwhelmed. They drive it backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs. Allen on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And the surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Brock. A few... Putting a receiver in motion. Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. It's A-Chan on the inside give. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. Another one for Cook. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A nice... Allen on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Cook. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
319. What's that?
Another give here to Davis. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
On the tackle. It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
180.
the shotgun. It's Allen. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gives them a 28-point advantage. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Bills are able to secure this kick.
Round 80!
Again, it's Cook. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
He was taken down.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. On the road later this year with a chance of completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.
What's that? 56, 56! Look out! Help! What's that? What's that? Alert! Look out!
The separation between a productive lineman and a true star isn't much. When a player takes a step towards stardom, coaches step in to drive him the rest of the way.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys playing well, off to a solid 5-2 start. His counterpart on the Raiders sideline, Pete Carroll. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Allen taking it himself. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Cook again. Shifts by him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills are on the board first here in Vegas. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Myers. Out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Jacoby Myers. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So it's
first down. Here's the run with Cook. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal.
Allen to throw once more. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders. Play action. Now it's Allen. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Okay, now the field goal unit out on the field as they look to extend this third quarter lead. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So that, Charles, a season long right there. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. 4th down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Third down. Here's a run by Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
13 yards on the play. That's another Bills. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 18-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
It's
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
60 by.
Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
For Jacoby Myers.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. He finds his target, Allen. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty with touchdown number 7. Throwing, Allen. That's caught by Shakir. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now Allen.
At the 40-yard line.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Allen. Loose inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Elijah Moore, 60 yards. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
On the jump. Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Gets this to Myers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
1st down.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
And he spikes it with just a shade under a half a minute left. 29 seconds on the clock.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go, here we go.
Caught by Allen. And they showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarter?
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Bills,
they run their mark to 6-2 on the year.
And they'll be able
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season. Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys will try to put together another dominant performance after a blowout win their last time out. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the... They'll run with a former LSU Tiger.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Here we go, son. Go.
They'll give to Hall.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the... Throwing now is Allen. And he fires one, but incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this. 3rd and short. They elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Allen going to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's got it. From the gun, it's again to Cook. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, one thing. They really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
319. What's that?
Allen going to go on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big team. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Brown 80. We'll go.
Back to the ground. Cook. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Bills have taken the lead. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Allen got nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Bills will add on to their... to the air. Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So a 1st and 10 at the 11. Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 8-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Cook up the gut. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Allen now looks to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. That's pulled in by Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball down.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Buffalo, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they come back.
of the National Football League.
These guys have really hit their stride. Winners in 7 of their last 9. On the other side is Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys also among the league's best. And this very well could be a Super Bowl preview. To the air again, McCarthy. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now McCarthy. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings will claim the early lead. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. McCarthy operating from the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
That's to his running back, complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. They'll try the middle with Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll try to pick it up himself. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he is caught. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Now this time, Allen will throw. Able to shake him off. Allen going to run with it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Allen now on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Josh Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
J.J. McCarthy.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the 2nd half. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills' offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And he's...
Here's Allen to throw it. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37.
And we have an injury on the play, and looks...
Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Throwing is McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
16 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the
Jones.
is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They run it with Mason. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Mason, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now Allen, gotta have this one. Able to find the open man. That's good. And again, it's Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1 at the Vikings 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 1. Allen going to throw. Completes to Shakir once again. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
To the air, Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down.
Let's go now.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. McCarthy off the play fake. And got his man complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man, that's Felton. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's Mason. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
3rd and 6.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Vikings, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
Welcome to downtown Detroit and welcome inside Ford Field. Today a good one in store here. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. Thank you all so much for finding time in your Thanksgiving holiday to join us. Brock Heward and Kate Scott here with you. And Brock, it's an annual tradition. We have a game in Detroit and a game in Dallas every year on this day. It's part of the old John Madden Thanksgiving celebration.
Yeah, and you can just feel John, right? I just feel him as I got these headsets on and getting a chance and a privilege to call this game. It's become a part of people's celebration of holiday every year. And I wish for...
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
That's him on the quick hitter. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Out of the shotgun. Goff. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And the Bills have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from Allen on third down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks for these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
From the gun on third down. Goff has it knocked out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came back, a zero chance they were going to... Allen on third and short. Stays upright. It's a pickup of 9 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. To Slaw, the man in motion. Goff on third. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Fourth down, Goff throwing. It's on target to Williams. Allen now on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
319. Tight. What's up?
Back to the air, Allen. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Ground 80.
First down throw for Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
18 more yards.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 18.
Trying to work quickly now.
And the Bills first down.
On first down, Allen. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Palmer. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 14-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. They'll air it out on third. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first. Blitz coming here, Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Here he goes, third and long. This one's quickly to Shakir. Great job rallying to the foot. Right at the marker, fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His third total score in this game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they get this down to the 28. That'll be a... Allen from the gun here on third. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And as the country celebrates what it is thankful for, Brock, these guys, well, they're thankful for leaving this one with a well-earned win.
Yeah, something is a little different on Thanksgiving. Something special for a lot of these guys. Playing their first Thanksgiving game, even their first holiday game. Something special about being tabbed to play on this holiday. And it produced a heck of a win for them. They'll definitely remember.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They've been in a great group. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year.
On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. These guys coming in, winning 3 of their last 4 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fan. Swift. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Swift again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Williams going to sneak it. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Giovanni Ricci, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears take a chance, but they find... Allen keeps himself upright. Allen going to run with it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
with Cook. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Shamar Turner busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal. Now Allen. Under pressure, and they got to him again. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down. 4th and goal. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they...
Here's Allen to throw it. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Look at the juke. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into the... First down, here's the run with Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Sam Williams bringing him down that time.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Allen now looks to throw.
This to the tight end, Kincaid.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To the air, Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Round 80! Look out!
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well. In motion goes the tight end.
On fourth down, here's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throw right side here going to be incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess. Here's Williams. And this is caught. He hits more. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Throwing is Williams. That is caught. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 4. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Swift. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Daniel Bellinger, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears put together a 4th quarter drive. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. Throwing, Allen. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal. They'll run for it. Cook. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They...
What is up?
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
Yeah, and this is where you find out who the real teams are and who...
Here's Pacheco. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Pacheco. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Third and goal. Mahomes. That one taken in. Hey, Sean Fouti. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
It seems across the league, Mike, that there's really 2 types of teams off the bye. There's the teams that are still on vacation, and it takes them a little while to get back into playing shape. And then there's the teams that come out hot. And I'm not sure anyone really understands.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills... From the gun, here is Allen. Our throw on the move is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
15 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give them a new set of downs from in close.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And the Bills are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Brown 80. Look out.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all...
Third and 2. Now Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Another great throw.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third down and a few inches. On third down, they go with Cook. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Cook. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
Brown 80.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch.
Third down, it's Allen. That one on target to Moore. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening.
319.
One more time going up top with Allen. His momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Yards to go.
Throwing again is Allen. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And he's into the end zone yet again. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Allen on 3rd down. There's that man again. Another catch.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Allen's going to throw for it. That is hauled in at the 5. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Brown 80. Go.
Hook. Take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Bills will extend their lead. So it's a win here for the Bills. They bounced back from the loss last week. They'll put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.